let's move on. Shannon Sharpe. Boy, oh boy, some stuff is going on with good brother Shannon Sharpe. Shay. So if you've been hiding under a rock, you haven't been hearing about Shannon Sharpe being sued for sexual assault. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon Sharpe is being sued for sexual assault. And let me find this for you, and let's debrief this, man. Let's read over this. All right, so he denied it actually. So Shannon Sharpe denied sexual assault allegations. He said this is a shakedown. All right. So this is my red flag right here. When I seen plaintiff attorney Tony Busby, I already knew. And I saw Jane Doe. I said, oh, here we go. Now, Tony Busby is the same guy that was a part of the lawsuit to sue Jay-Z that they ended up dropping. So keep that in mind. But let's see what happens. So it says Pro Football Hall of Famer and media personality Shannon Sharpe vehemently denies sexual assault and battery allegations filed in a lawsuit against him, alleging that he's the victim of a blatant setup and shakedown attempt. So he has been accused of sexual assault and battery, in addition to engaging in intentional infliction of emotional distress in a lawsuit filed in Clark County, Nevada. According to the suit obtained by USA Today Sports, the plaintiff, listed under the alias Jane Doe, alleged that Sharpe sexually assaulted her twice, once in October 2024 and again in January 2025. They met at LA gym in 2023 when she was 19. Man. So one of the attorneys representing is Tony Busby, whom Sharpe accused of targeting him. Sharpe said he expects Busby to release a 30-second clip from a sex tape that tries to make him look guilty. All right. So I'll go back and I'll in a second, I'll play what Shannon Sharpe said. But what I'll say, I got a few things to say about this before I go into Shannon Sharpe's response. All right. So first off, this comes on the brink of Shannon Sharpe allegedly signing a $100 million deal for, I don't know if it was for Club, I think it's for Club Shay Shay. So his podcast, because I know he does Club Shay Shay, and then he does an actual podcast with Chad Ocho Cinco. So that's called Nightcap. So he has Nightcap and he has Club Shay Shay, but allegedly he has a $100 million deal. Now that was reported like on like this weekend or last week. I saw that allegedly it was $100 million. So right after that is announced, okay, now this lawsuit happens. When I first seen this, I said, uh-oh, not Shannon Sharpe too. And then when I saw Tony Busby, I said, oh, okay, I don't believe it. So the first thing I'm going to say is it's very ironic that once he gets this $100 million deal, which I don't know, is there besides who, like Joe Rogan or somebody, who is a podcaster that gets that much money? I'm talking about the Joe Buttons, the academics, the Vlad TVs, like in the 100 million. So I already knew that there was something up with that. But one thing that I'll say to Shannon Sharpe, and every millionaire that's black, that's a celebrity. Every celebrity that is a millionaire and black, you are under attack. You are under attack. The block is hot. So what I'm saying is, if you're a millionaire black and you're a celebrity, you need to be very careful on who you have sexual encounters with. Okay? Ever since Diddy got locked up, and Diddy has this trial going on, and Diddy has like a gazillion lawsuits going on, that should register. And this has been for the last 2 years. That should register for any black male celebrity, whether you're an athlete, entertainer, rapper, singer, producer, whoever. You are under attack. So it's best right now if you get you one woman, if you get you a wife, get you a girlfriend and be public with your girlfriend, something like that, or just be in a relationship, be in a monogamous relationship at this point, because you are under attack. The block is hot. So with Shannon Sharpe, he met up with this girl and he admitted that he had sexual encounters with her, right? But she, I'm not getting on the whole, she was young. I mean, she was 19. She's legal. I'm not going with the whole, should a 50-year-old man be dating a 19-year-old or whatever. I'm not going into that. But what I am talking about is these black male celebrities. It's just not hot. It's real tricky. Like Kendrick said, the game is real tricky right now. You're better off having one woman because you've seen what happened. See, Shannon Sharpe tried to get his freak on. When you read the text messages that Shannon Sharpe was trading with the girl, or she was saying to him, oh, they were getting into some animalistic type of stuff. And I'm not judging. Everybody has a freaky side. I'm not judging anybody for what they do in their bedroom behind closed doors. Do what you do. But my thing is, if you are a black male celebrity and you're rich, especially, you don't want to get caught up right now. You better find you a wife or be with your wife, something. But you don't want to get caught up with that right now. So let's go back into it. So these are some of the text. It says Shannon Sharpe's legal team has responded to a lawsuit accusing him of sexually assaulting a woman multiple times, blah, blah, blah. So immediately what Shannon did, he went to his Instagram and he shared some stuff that she was saying to him. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. I know you missed this big juicy blank, 25,000 for each cheek. So each ass cheek was 25,000. So this lawsuit filed by Gabrielle Zuniga. So they actually dropped her name and it said an orchestrated by her attorney is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentation, and it will not succeed. So it said in her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Shannon Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act. So it says the day after she asked 25,000 per cheek, quoted above, there were other examples. So look at these texts. Only if you put that gravy in me, then I can do whatever you want to me. Then you can do whatever you want to me. I want to put my tongue in your, and then marry you. Hold on, she talking about doing that to him. That's crazy. She said, "That's my daddy. Uh, want you to put a big black baby in me. A big black baby." Somebody called Dr. Umar because that already showed that she was non-black. All right. And that's my other point. See, especially black male celebrities that are rich, stay with a black woman. I'm on my Dr. Umar tip with that. It's better off you staying with a black woman at this point because it's not going to look good. So you want to have community support. Don't forget that. But Shannon Sharpe, now this woman is obviously she has a Hispanic last name, but you know, it could be a white Hispanic, right? I saw a picture of her and she doesn't look like a black, like Afro Latina. So yeah, man, Shannon Sharpe. And this is my thing with Shannon Sharpe, man. Like he has to really control himself out here. This is like the second or third time. You remember what was it last year when he was having sex and he was on Instagram Live, which everybody feels like it was a publicity stunt for him to prove that he was straight. But he was on Instagram Live and you can hear him, oh, that's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. Oh, that's my Michelle. And he was having sex on there. It's like, bro, there's no, and then he bragged about it when he was on the the podcast. What's that? The Nightcap with Ocho. So my thing is, Shannon, sit your ass down somewhere, dude. Now we know that you like to get freaky, you like to have your sex and everything like that. That is cool, but it's like, you got to get control of yourself, man. Or at least it feels like Shannon Sharpe is a dog in heat. You know, trying to smash anything that walks, and it's really being detrimental to him. Because the thing is, when you're rich, not even just when you're rich, but as a man, you have to be sexually responsible. And this isn't me trying to be the whole, I'm not the dick police here. Not at all. You know, none of us are perfect. But when I say when I say sexually responsible, that means that you have to be able to be on your P's and Q's and know who not to sleep with and who to sleep with if you're going to do that. All right. You got to know who's in your best interest, who's trying to be a gold digger, and who could probably set you up later. Meaning, and I'm preaching to the choir right now, but If you are on the up and up and you got something going for yourself, you got to be knowing that you are a target, period. Because you got something going for yourself, you making money. But even if you ain't, you still have to be on your P's and Q's because somebody could really set you up out here. And for example, if you like crazy women because they have the best sex, I get it. You want to be with crazy women, whatever the case may be, man. She crazy, but she got some good, you know what? That's fine in your early 20s, like when you're a teenager, early 20s. But after you get older, is it worth doing something with that woman? Because you know what's going to happen. If you know that you don't want to be with her like that, what's going to happen? She's going to pull up to your spot. She's going to bust your windows out your car. She's going to cause harm to your family. It's a lot of stuff you just have to be aware of. And you can't slip up and, do things like that. So Shannon actually made a video. And I'm going to play you what he said. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. This is Shannon Sharpe's response to everything. All right. Where is it? Just had it. All right, here we go. Fair use, by the way, fair use. Listen to this.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape.
Oh, man.
That tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Now, first off, this looks like a pure snow bunny, pure white woman. But I believe Shannon, and I'm on that side too. This is a shakedown, right? But Shannon still is at fault for messing with this woman. OnlyFans? Really, Shannon? This is what I'm talking about. Why are you messing with an OnlyFans model, man? Come on. You better off getting a wholesome woman, you know what I'm saying? Like just something like that. But you come on, man. OnlyFans, that's what they do. Those type of women, like you shouldn't be, you rich. You shouldn't be messing with no OnlyFans model. Come on, come on, man. So it's a bad look altogether, but it's because of your doing. I blame Shannon for messing with the wrong type of female. Now, I do feel like it's a shakedown. I do feel like it's an attack on black men. I do feel all of that, but also I'm pointing my fingers at Shannon. For one, get you a black woman. For two, make sure she ain't on OnlyFans. Don't do that. You should be knowing better as a millionaire. And as you're climbing up, Shannon, you have to be aware of. Come on, man. You got this Diddy stuff going on, and you really mess with an OnlyFans model. 25,000 for each ass cheek. Come on, do better. Do better. But anyway, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. I hope everything turns out right. And one thing that's good, Shannon addressing it right now, because what Jay-Z showed us is that if you go ahead and address it right then and there, you can sway the public opinion in your favor. You know, like if you just sit on it, then everybody's gonna have a belief. Well, did he do it? Don't let him breathe and do it. But the red flag already is Tony Busby. Come on. I want to say anything he's involved with is a shakedown. So I call cap on this. I stand with Unc, but Unc, you got to be better.